Well, you know whose birthday is today, by the way?
Not mine.
Not mine.
Um, my dad's was the other day, but he's gone.
No, whose birthday is it?
Godzilla.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Happy birthday, Big G.
Happy
We've been
birthday,
having
Big G.
some speculation here as to the meaning of the new G in the logo.
They say it was some other creature that's coming onto there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. James and I were talking about it and trying to figure this out, and I think he's got. It's not Biolante. It's I can't remember what he said now.
Not the smog monster. I know they were talking about the smog monsters 7 months ago.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. If you look at the shape of the serif coming off the front of the G, yeah, where it comes back in and does the horizontal,
right?
The serif coming forward of that is the head of whatever creature. Because if you go back and look at Godzilla -1, you can see Godzilla's head in that silhouette. And so now they're looking at this one and saying, "Hey, this looks different." And that one, that now they're looking at that, trying to figure out which kaiju it is.
I was hoping it'd be the smog monster.
It might be.
You know, I'm hoping.
I think the director had been saying that was one that he wanted to use at some point, right?
Yeah. Underutilized. It's only been in the Godzilla movies only twice.
Yeah.
You know, the original movie itself and Final Wars. In Final Wars, it was only there for about 30 seconds. Got pinned across with one of the insects. Godzilla had thrown it right out of the water. If you ever seen Final Wars, that's a funny.
Have we come full circle? Because apparently there's another Godzilla movie that's supposed to be coming out in 2027.
From Japan or from
not I don't know who it's from, but it's Godzilla and King Kong.
Oh yeah, that's legendary. That's legendary. The other track of Godzilla movies. That's the MonsterVerse, the MonsterVerse movies from Universal and Legendary. That I think it's Universal. I don't know who's distributing those now. But Legendary is the production company on those.
So this is Godzilla -0.
Godzilla -0 is the sequel to Godzilla -1, which Toho made for $10 million.
And now that they have J-Kids as their U.S. distributor, this is going to get a wide distribution.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, let's hope it's good.
You know, because
I'm sure it will be.
Yeah, we need a good movie.
J-Kids was the big thing for them.
Yeah.
You know? Where's this thing at?
But I just got Shin Godzilla and -1 on 4K.
I had a copy of the original Godzilla. I had a Criterion, I think it was, of the 1954, and I had both versions. I had the original 54 version, and I had the version with Raymond Burr, and it disappeared out of the house.
Is that the box set or
box set? Yeah, the original black and white box set.
The big book?
Yeah. No, the box set, and it vanished, and I don't know who got it.
Because there's a book one which has every from that era, every movie of that era, including King Kong versus Godzilla.
Yeah, I think we got James that for his birthday, but yeah, this one was the original 1954 Toho production and the American insert production, the Raymond Burr stuff. So,
I mean that is just. You know, the original movie itself. I mean, I have it. I have both versions. My wife gave me the Criterion book set, which was like basically all the movies came inside of a book with all these drawings and everything like that from Godzilla, which was really, really nice on there. But Criterion didn't do a good job with the transfer. I don't know if they used the original print.
I don't know.
Yeah,
this was so long ago. This one, who knows?
No, this one came out 2 years ago. I think it was.
Okay, well, that's a different one than what I have.
Yeah, this one came out 2 years ago. This was a remaster on all of them. It wasn't a 4K remaster. It was more like a 1080p remaster. And basically, they, it wasn't a great job. They could have gone back and touched it up a little bit more on there, especially a lot of the latter films itself, which the latter films had a lot of technical problems.
Yeah.
As far as coloring and all that, especially like Godzilla versus Megalon, which had some technical issues on there. The couple of scratches on the film, and the scratches are still there in the new print. It's go figure. But no, I was looking at Shin the other night. They did a great job on that. Shin came out really, really good. The minus it was excellent.
That was. I'm not a big fan of Godzilla movies, and somebody forced me. They said, "Hey, you got to watch this movie," and I'm like, "Wow, it's like a real movie. Like it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the Transformers style Godzilla movie where it's all
no Michael Bay explosions and stuff all the time.
It's a good movie that a good science fiction movie that looks at and gets deep into the Japanese culture, war and post-war culture. It touches on those social aspects, which is not something we see a lot here in the West. So that's why I love that movie.
Well, Shin is also like underrated because people were like, "Well, look what they did with Godzilla. How he looks and so like that." Yeah, but you don't understand. There are two levels of the way to understand this movie. One was about how the government was handling it, mishandling the whole situation.
Yeah.
Okay. The other half is this Godzilla was mutating by the hour. It kept mutating. So it started out in the water, whatever it was, because they didn't show you what was in the water. All you saw was the tail, and then you started like running around the ground, low with a weird face. But then it started to get get up on its two legs, keep going. Yeah, there it is. Jeff Angel's got it.
Now that's the new one.
Full screen it.
I mean, like Godzilla doesn't matter. I mean, it's just it's a monster that's going to go around destroying everything, right? Like that's.
What were you talking about the font?
Okay,
so
hang on. If you look at so.
Can you pull out the chat?
Hide the chat for a second.
Just for a second.
So this is not Godzilla -1 logo. This is the Godzilla -0 logo.
Oops.
Hang on a second here. Let me.
Yeah, there you go.
Godzilla -0. Okay.
But it's the same.
No, it's not.
No, it's the same video. Whatever. So. Okay. This part did not change.
Yes, it did. The G changed. So here, I'm gonna show you. Where can I do this? Okay. So what I've got here. So this is Godzilla -1. And if you look here,
okay,
there's Godzilla's head. Okay.
His head?
Right. That's Godzilla's head. He's yelling, there's Godzilla. Rook, Godzilla. Now, this
I'll buy that.
Is -0.
Yeah.
And it's a completely different head shape for whatever kaiju is next.
I get that. Yeah.
And you're suggesting that's not Godzilla mutated. That is.
That's a
whole different creature.
That's a different creature. It's a different kaiju. And it could be Biollante. It could be maybe Mothra. I don't know. I mean,
Hedorah would be the
I
other one.
I don't recognize the shape. James is the more he's the stronger Godzilla fan than what I've got. But
Foes? What would you call them?
It doesn't
Foes?
look like Gigan.
no, it might be Hedorah.
It could be also
Mothra?
Anguirus. It does have a bit with the ears tucked back.
Hedorah.
Hedorah is
Smog
the smog monster. But
Yeah.
it's like the G part at the back end of the G looks like Anguirus with the ears back flopped back.
Let's see if there's any side profiles.
The bottom would
Because from a
be-
technical
that's
point of view, from Godzilla's history, the first monster that it fought against was Anguirus.
Well, the eyes would certainly kind of.
Yeah, that was Godzilla Strikes Back, or whatever the second one was.
Let's see.
that could the bottom part be sort of like a bearded dragon type of deal?
Now,
Well-
I would only look at the serif part of it, because really the rest of the G, I mean, kind of looks enough the same that I think we're just looking at this part right here, and it those maybe those are wings. I don't know. I'm thinking Mothra. But
You're thinking Mothra?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Isn't Mothra's the obvious, like, the Mothra's the obvious second Godzilla, second monster to Godzilla has to fight? Isn't that the most likely from a historical perspective?
I think that one's the most well known out of all of them.
To answer PB in there, PB Swamp Monster Hedorah had three versions of itself. There were 3 versions of Hedorah.
No.
But yeah, that's the -0 version of the G.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I want to see this.
I haven't seen -1 yet.
What?
I know.
You have not seen -1? It is an excellent film.
I'm kind of like Snob. You know, I'm like, you know.
Yeah, but they got me to see it, man.
I'll have to watch it because you guys are telling me to watch it.
Yeah, it's not a Godzilla movie like I'm used to, like, which is why I don't watch them, because it's just silly monster movie stuff, right? Like, oh yeah, you know, that's why I don't really watch them.
It's a reinterpretation of 1954.
It's a real movie.
Yeah,
it's not, like I said, it's not a Michael Bayification of Godzilla, which is what I view the other ones as.
But if you look at the 1954, the original one, it wasn't, cheesy, campy, any of that either. It was a straight up, not really a horror flick, but it was a monster movie that was a very strong allegory against nuclear weapons.
Yeah.
And it was groundbreaking at the time because of how they did a lot of the effects. You didn't see the man in the rubber suit so much.
What about that one?
It's kind of.
What is that one?
No, that is what the hell is it called? That's Mosquito. That's the reinterpretation of the Mosquito one.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
It looks a little similar.
No, it's different. It's if you look for the Heisei era, it looks more like a mantis. It looks more like a mantis creature.
Yeah, I don't know. James was thinking it might be Hedorah.
I would love to see this Hedorah.
I think probably whatever creature it is, it's going to be limited to the Showa era. Maybe.
Yeah, I think so too. That's why I say it might be Anguillus. Because Anguillus is technically the first of the Showa era.
Okay, what about I don't even know how to pronounce this.
No,
Gigan.
that's not it.
No way it's going to be Gigan.
That's not Gigan.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Gigan. That's Gigan level 1.
That was Gigan, yeah. But you say definitely not him. Okay.
No.
I'm a layman on this stuff, man.
No, Gigan. They've used Gigan so much. Even the fan service movies that people have made online, they keep using Gigan.
Batra?
Batra, I can't see. No, Batra is Mothra's cousin.